All right. Good evening, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Gonna jump into things in just a moment. One thing to have in front of me. Okay. So yeah, starting Final Fantasy VII tonight. I did not have a relevant costume. And I did not think ahead because I didn't know when I was going to finish 8 exactly. So we finished it last week, and I was just like, well, starting 7 the following week, I wasn't going to scramble to get a costume together, so I just picked something I already had. So we're going to be Sonic tonight. I'm just doing costumes this week for the streams, so I just picked something. So I'm going to start it. We'll jump into the game in just a moment. But just want to kind of refresh. So the reason I'm playing 7 and 8 well, played 8 and now I'm playing 7, is to look at a childhood opinion I had of these games, where I thought 8 was way better than 7, but that was an opinion formed like, I don't know, 2005, 2006, 2007, somewhere in that time frame, about 20 years ago, where I didn't necessarily have the media literacy, the I guess like emotional intelligence, and understanding of these games and really what was going on to appreciate them. So I wanted to replay them both, kind of now that I'm older, new perspective, and see if I still agree with that. So we replayed 8, and I loved 8 still. I thought the characters were fantastic. The CG in the game is incredible. Story, pretty solid. Few little things to nitpick. Some of the writing, not great. At least just like for my sense of humor and stuff, I was like, eh. But I do acknowledge that the writing is fitting for the characters being a bunch of teenagers. So, not my personal taste anymore, but I do think it made sense. So I had a lot of fun with the game. Combat, obviously, in that game, the junction system's very complicated. It makes it very challenging, especially later in the game. So going back now to play 7, different system, that will probably be a big thing that I think will stand out as far as when I'm making the comparison between the two. And I honestly don't know if I'm going to, by the end of this, if I'll say I still like 8 more than 7. I have my metrics that I'll be using to do this scoring. So I'm going to basically evaluate, like I did 8. I need to sit down still. It's been a week, but I do need to sit down sometime this week or early next week, so while it's still somewhat fresh in my head, and kind of just jot those thoughts down and try to give that score initially. So then once I finish 7, I can do the same thing and put that score down. And those scores I give will be basically the added up score to determine which game was better. To try to keep it as, I mean, it's not scientific, but in my head, as scientific as possible, because I'm a physicist. I like using data, numbers, and stuff to try to remove as many biases as I can, and avoid some stuff like that. So, like, I won't be shocked if it's a situation where, like, my scoring system, it's like 7 ends up scoring like a half point better or something, or it's very close, but I do score 7 slightly better. And I say, hey, based on the score, 7 was better than 8 for how I evaluated them. And that's that. But I do think it's going to be close. I think I don't think I appreciated the story of 7 as much when I was younger. And I think I will appreciate it a lot more playing through it this time. So I'm definitely excited for that. But yeah, and we'll get into it. I'll be using a guide while I'm going through. The main reason for that is I want to make sure I get all the party characters, so I don't want to... Sorry, I just have some cat hair on me. I don't want to miss Yuffie, and I think Vincent technically is optional. I don't remember for sure. But I want to make sure I get everybody I can in the party to get just all the dialogue and stuff, to be able to kind of factor in all the characters as well for the evaluation at the end. But this will take a while. These streams are a weekly stream every Tuesday. They usually go for about 2 to 2.5 hours. It's not the shortest game, so it's going to take probably about 4.5, 5 months, I would guess. Maybe slightly longer. I don't know what stream schedule will look like as the holiday season approaches. That might mix some stuff up too. But it will definitely be several months. I won't be shocked if it's like February, March timeframe by the time we're wrapping up. So it will be a long journey. We're starting tonight. But with that, we will jump into things. There we go. keep this on as long as possible until it starts to get too warm, and I'll probably just put the hood down at least. But right now it's comfy. Okay, there we go. New game. Yeah, so I think the one thing that kind of has made me think I'll be reevaluating my opinion of 7 by the end of this is really the fact that, you know, in the years since I played them both, like middle school time frame, like 20-ish years ago, 8, if you wanted to do more with 8, you replayed 8. 7, if you wanted to do more with 7, you could replay 7. You could watch Advent Children. There was, what is that? Crisis Core, I think, was the game. And then obviously you have Rebirth and the remake and stuff in recent years. Like, 7 has no shortage of other media available to it. So I've been constantly reminded of the basic plot and premise of the game multiple times over the years to kind of, in the back of my mind, be like, you know, maybe, like, kind of being like, maybe I didn't appreciate it as much, and not just from the sense that, like, it's so popular, but, like, actually thinking about the plot and the message. Maybe I genuinely don't think I appreciated that message as well as I could have. And the same thing really went for 8. Replaying 8 and a lot of, well, parts of it, I was like, yeah, I get it. That's, I think, one thing I'm really looking forward to here is kind of getting to remind myself of the story, the overarching message, and kind of renewing the appreciation for it. Come on, newcomer, follow me. Alright, so before I continue, I will say I'm going to try very hard. I made sure one of my categories or something I'm not taking into account are just the graphics outright. I don't think it would be fair. I love the style of both, but 8, far and away, better graphics. I'm not considering graphics for the 2, because 8 just sweeps it so much for me. The CG and the cutscenes, everything. So I'm ruling that out, but I appreciate and like both styles, but I have a preference, and I want to try to eliminate that personal preference from factoring into that scoring. Okay. There we go, that's how. Okay. Oh. Alright. First combat. This is gonna throw me off. The buttons being different than 8's were. Just adjusting this, it's scratching my neck a little bit. But then X is fine. That's fine. Sometimes it's one button, sometimes it's the other, whatever. Oh, there's Biggs again. Wow, you used to be in Soldier, alright. Not every day you find one in a group like Avalanche. Soldier, aren't they the enemy? What's he doing with us in Avalanche? Hold it, Jesse. He was a soldier. He quit them and now is one of us. Didn't catch your name. Yeah, we're Cloud. Cloud. Cloud, eh? I don't care what your names are. Once this job's over, I'm out of here. Okay. So just as edgy as Squall so far. Hell you all doing? I thought I told you never to move in a group. Target's North Mako reactor. We'll meet on the bridge in front. Ex-soldier, huh? Don't trust you. Good old Barry. If you push the directional button while pushing the cancel button to run, earlier marked X. Hate that X is cancel. Not gonna swap it. Okay. We're going that way. Dead end. Will say too, one thing that's I prefer about 7 than 8 is I do just like that more traditional RPG combat HUD like Final Fantasy VII uses. I just think it looks nicer. Or again, it takes up a bunch of space, but I don't know. I like this era of aesthetic for him. Okay. I'll secure the escape passes. Concentrate on the mission as well. Dude, we're really gonna blow this huge furnace up? This is something to see. Alright, so we got their Biggs and Wedge. I'll compare them to 8's Biggs and Wedge later. I like the music persisting through the whole sequence as well, as opposed to one music for this and then it changes every time it's combat. Yo, this is your first time in a reactor? No, after all, I did work for Shinra, you know. Planet's full of Mako energy. People here use it every day. So let's get all the exposition out of the way. It's the lifeblood of this planet. Shinra keeps sucking the blood out with these weird machines. This is where I'm like, I don't think I appreciated any of this as a kid. Not here for a lecture, just hurry. That's it, you're coming with me from now on. Hey, how's it going, man? Code deciphered. Think of how many people risk their lives just for this code. Code deciphered. Alright. What we got over here? There's a box. Alright. First Phoenix down. Push that button over there. Switch on. I'm gonna be honest, if I was Cloud and I was asked, I don't know that I would have been clear on what was a button and what was a light there. Little by little, the reactors will drain out all the life, and that'll be that. It's not my problem. Yeah, Cloud, keep that energy. Just live in the now. It's not your problem. Planet's dying, Cloud. Only thing I care about is finishing this job before security and the robocards come. Bear wants to punch him so bad. I do think they did a good job with his character model, that when you look at it initially, you wouldn't realize it wouldn't be obvious that it's machine gun arm, but then after you would see him in another cutscene and then you look at it, it's like, oh wait, no, it does make sense, I can see it now. But I can see how at a glance when you first meet him, you wouldn't realize that. Push the OK button in front of a ladder to grab onto it. After that, use the directional button to move up and down. Or we can fight something first. Take everything. I love this era's animations for climbing down ladders, because they just never look good. They tried their best. But it just... Okay, I don't use it on that one. This one we do. Oh. Good thing they don't hit hard at all. I'm glad it's gotten so cold out the last few days, because it's making this stay very comfy and cozy while I'm playing. I was worried that I'd be like starting to feel very sweaty very quickly with this. Okay, it's still the menu. Good. That's right. Why they made X cancel in this. Oh. Makes no sense. There we go. Alright, first save. Let's see. What items do we got? Okay. Do we have any magic? Ice and bolt. This is why I'm gonna have a bit of an easier time with a lot of stuff in this game, is not having that junction system. You have magic or you don't. You don't have to use that to augment your stats in any way. But we are going to move these up a bit. Alright. Just make sure it's saved. Yeah. Can't go there. Definitely wanted to speed up combat a little bit. Okay, got the first material. Alright, when we blow this place, this ain't gonna be nothing more than a hunk of junk. Cloud, you set the bomb. Shouldn't you do it? Just do it. Gotta watch to make sure you don't pull nothing. Fine, be my guest. Watch out. This isn't just a reactor. What's wrong? Huh? What's wrong, Cloud? Hurry it up. Yeah, sorry. Heads up, here they come. Yeah, who would have thought when you break into a facility and then you plant a bomb on their reactor, they would send someone to attack you. Let's see, how does ice do? I would guess bolt's probably the better one. $48. Okay. Not too intimidated right now. We can limit break. And I love that I don't have to actually specify that I want to do the limit break. It just does it. Or like, it's not on a hidden menu like it was in Final Fantasy VIII. So, appreciating those UI differences. Bolt better. Yep, bolt's the way to go here. Oh, who's he stinging? Oh, Cloud. There, be careful. Attack while its tail's up. Tail wizard. Ooh. Ooh, that might take Cloud out there. Yeah. Yikes. We can't wipe. This will be so embarrassing. And my arrogance. Only 100? Jeez. one more turn for them both to heal. Then we resume jacking them up. Oh, tail's back up. This has been that was actually concerning and impacting my confidence already. I'm gonna need to grind some levels. Jeez, that thing smacked me hard. Come on, let's get out of here. Please. 10 minutes. I hate timers like this in any video. It's so not fun to me. It's just not my thing. Alright, dude, are you the way? Oh, you alright? My leg got stuck. Thanks. Oh, that was Cloud saying I read the word. Alright. Oh, that's a lot. He can use a potion quick. Okay. There we go. Nope. Hey. And there's that perspective change. Go decipher. Go decipher. Right at the end. They have such a large wind-up for their attack. I feel like we're perfectly fine time-wise, but I hate when there is a timer, because I feel the pressure. Yep, take everything. Get out of here. you. Alright. So the buildings and stuff, I love the way they look in the cutscenes. But the character designs I'm not as impressed with during the cutscenes so far. Like, not these ones, but like the more cinematic, like at the start with Aerith. Okay. That should keep the planet going at least a little longer. Yeah. Okay, now everyone get back. The roll felt excessive. Alright, now let's get out of here. Rendezvous at Sector 8 Station. Split up and get on the train. Hey. It's about your money. Save it till we're back at the hideout. Okay. Real quick. Let's do one thing. Alright. Wrong button. Having A and B flipped versus Final Fantasy VIII is going to throw me off for several weeks. It's Aerith. Excuse me. What happened? You better get out of here. Really? I don't know what's going on, but alright. Alright. Only one way to go. Also getting out of here. Okay, that was actually a jump scare for me. Which only bodes well for playing World of Horror this week. Hey, you there. Shinra soldiers. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Fighting them it is. Alright. Easy enough. Yeah, we'll fight these ones, why not? What's a little experience? I guess it wouldn't have mattered. I would have been taking 15 from one, regardless. Alright, that's as far as you go. I don't have time to be messing around with you guys. Enough babbling, grab them. Oh look, the Section 8 train, how convenient. Cloud never came. Cloud. Wonder if he was killed. No way. Cloud. Say, do you think Cloud's going to fight to the end for Avalanche? Hell would I know. Do I look like a mind reader? Y'all weren't such screw-ups. Hey Barrett, what about our money? Nothing, sorry. Hey, your boy made it. Cloud, except Jesse, he seems a little disappointed maybe. Looks like I'm a little late. You damn right you're late. I'm waltzing in here making a big scene. It's no big deal. Just what I always do. Oh man, I thought Squall was the edgy one. Shit. Having everyone worried like that, you don't give a damn about no one but yourself. You were worried about me. What? Taking it out of your money, hot stuff. Wake up. Here, we're moving out. Follow me. Hey, Cloud, you are great back there. Cloud, we'll do even better next time. Be careful. I'll shut this. Oh, Cloud, your face is pitch black. There you go. Okay. Say, thanks for helping me back there at the reactor. Last train out of Sector 8 station. Last stop, Sector 7. Train graveyard. Expected time of arrival is 12:23 a.m. Midgar Standard Time. Midgar Standard Time. This is why I hate the last train. Oh boy. All the freaks on the train. This is my house, so make yourselves at home. Oh, cool. It's got a nice house. Stop acting like a damn kid. Sit down and shut up. See the headlines in the Shinra Times? Terrorists that bombed the #1 reactor are based somewhere in the slums. Blowing up a reactor? They sure put some thought into this one. They must have a real calculating leader. Wonder what they'll do next. Oh. Please, you're bothering the other passengers. Seems this train hasn't switched to security mode yet. Sure, that will change by tomorrow. Someday Avalanche is going to be famous, and me too. Sure, Wedge. Hey Cloud, you want to look at this with me? It's a map of the Midgar rail system. Let's look at it together, and I'll explain it to you. I like this kind of stuff. Bombs and monitors, you know, flashy stuff. Okay, it's about to start. This is a complete model of the city of Midgar. It's about 1/10,000th scale. Alright, his mom took Tylenol. I think. His love of trains and models and all this stuff. Yep. Top plate is about 50 meters above ground. Main support structure holds the plate up in the center, and there are other support structures built in each section. Whisper, whisper. #1 reactor we blew up was in the northern section. Then there's #2, #3, all the way up to the #8 reactor. The 8 reactors provide Midgar with electricity. Each town used to have a name, but no one in Midgar remembers them. Instead of names, we refer to them by numbered sectors. That's the kind of place this is. It's just straight up Hunger Games, but minus the Battle Royal. Ooh, this is next, look. This is the route this train is on. The route spirals around the main support structure. We should be coming around the center area right now. At each checkpoint, an ID sensor device is set up. It can check the identities and background of each and every passenger on the train. It's a full-blown surveillance state, Cloud. By linking it up to the central data bank, Shinra headquarters. Anyone could tell that we look suspicious, so we're using fake IDs. We've got this whole surveillance system. Surely they can't pick up on any of the audio from us talking on this train. Speak of the devil. That light means that we're in the ID security check area. When the lights go off, you never know what kind of creeps will come out. Anyhow, we're almost back now. That's a relief. Okay. Look, you can see the surface now. This city don't have no day or night. If that plate weren't there, we could see the sky. Floating city. Pretty unsettling scenery. Huh. Never expect to hear that out of someone like you. You just full of surprises. Upper world. City on a plate. It's because of that pizza that people underneath are suffering. Okay. Either because of that dam or that fucking pizza. One of those. The city below is full of polluted air. On top of that, the reactor keeps draining up all the energy. Then why doesn't everyone move onto the plate? Dunno. Probably because they ain't got no money. Maybe. Because they love their land, no matter how polluted it gets. I know. No one lives in the slums because they want to. It's like this train. It can't run anywhere except where its rails take it. Alright. Okay. Yo, get over here, all ya. Is it time to get our paycheck? Yeah, Advent Children was 9 years after this game. I think that was when that movie first came out. Maybe closer to 10 years, something like that. This mission was a success, but don't get lazy now. The hard part's still to come. Don't y'all be scared of that explosion. Because the next one's going to be bigger than that. Meet back at the hideout. Move out. Okay, this is the train graveyard. I feel like there's going to be an item over here. Because why would it let me climb on this? It's pretty Digimon looking. Okay. Okay. So, not actually able to go do anything else here, it looks like. So I just kind of fought a thing for no reason. These two. Not letting you go tonight. Wow. Isn't there somewhere we could go to be alone? Wow. There's only the train graveyard around here, and they say there's ghosts around too. Damn. What? Okay. Okay, so they're all going that way. Excuse me, you cannot pass without the proper clearance. Did I do good this time? You gotta be tougher. But okay. Learning to be assertive. Good for him. He's going to the bathroom. Hey now, oops. What on earth are you doing? Just butt out, jeez. Huh, you come to see it too? There's a bombing on top. This pillar should come down, everyone in the slums is dust. There's no point worrying about that. Hey look, it's huge, ain't it? We're gonna climb that ladder at some point. This is a strange and wonderful place. This is my place, but you can come here when you want. Bye, bro. Yo, Cloud, over here now. Yeah, I'll get to that after I save. Continuing along. At some point I'll stop yawning. That's certainly one way to clear a room out. Just run in and start shooting willy-nilly. Explosions, explosions. Oh man, Avalanche is so cool. Did you hear? No, what? There's a news update. They say that there was a terrorist explosion up above, and that this time it was a Mako reactor. You know what this means? No, what? You see, I keep on top of these things, and if you ask me, if you knock out Midgar's power, then all his computers and signals are going to be knocked out too. Financially, there must have been about 1 billion gil worth of damage. That ain't all. A lot of innocent people got killed too. If the explosion had been in the middle of the night, that would have been one thing. At least people could have gone in their sleep. Yeah, it was a very busy day. I'm not opening up. Go away. Come on. We'll talk to Barrett in a sec. Oh Jesus, what the hell's wrong tonight? I thought that long blackout was strange. They say a Mako reactor was destroyed above. I was just sitting here drinking, watching the news by myself. And all of a sudden I get kicked out of the frickin' store. What's up with that? Well, geez, I'm blitzed. I just love them homemade cocktails, but they sure do creep up on you. What a delightful ragtag group. Okay, go on ahead. Papa. Marlene, aren't you going to say anything to Cloud? Welcome home, Cloud. Looks like everything went well. Did you fight with Barrett? Yeah. I should have known. He's always pushing people around, and you've always been in fights ever since you were little. I was worried. Yeah, Tifa. I'm so glad everyone's safe. We play pinball. Sorry, Cloud. Marlene seems a little shy. Nothing like that first drink after a job. Why don't you have one too? Yeah, why not? Oh, that's more like it. Even if you were with Soldier, you're still a rookie here, so you better listen to whatever I tell you. Oh, Cloud. Tifa really knows how to cook. Anyway, let me tell you something. About what? Tifa always lets me test her cooking. Look at me now. I'm roly-poly. How much food is he testing? Don't know whether I should be happy or sad, but it's the good food and drinks that make this shop famous. Yes, you're getting all excited. Wonder what for. Okay. So, now what do I do? Do I run back out? There we go. Papa, welcome home. You alright, Barrett? Great. Get in here, fools. We're starting the meeting. He gets to ride down safely. They all have to jump down, but then Cloud also gets to ride down safely. Doctors, sit down. How about something to drink? Give me something hard. Just a minute. I'll make one for you.
Do it.
You know, I'm relieved you made it back safely. What's with you all of a sudden? That wasn't even a tough job. It was just blowing up one of 8 reactors in the city. I guess not. You were in Soldier. Make sure you get your pay from Barrett. Don't worry, once I get that money, I'm out of here. Cloud, are you feeling alright? Yeah, why? No reason. You just look a little tired, I guess. Alright. Ah, yes. Sin. Yo, Cloud, there's something I want to ask you. Was there anyone from Soldier fighting us today? None. I'm positive. You sound pretty sure. If there was anyone from Soldier, you wouldn't be standing here now. Don't go thinking you're so bad just because you was in Soldier.
You underestimate my power!
It's all of them in the room. Except for, Biggs. I think he recognizes since he is roly-poly. He's, he acknowledged he wasn't able to do as much. Continuing along. Oh! Going fourth wall there, getting right up in the camera screen. Yeah, you're strong. Probably all them guys in Soldier are. Don't forget that your skinny ass is working for Avalanche now. Don't get no ideas about hanging on to Shinra. Staying with Shinra? You asked me a question and I answered it. That's all. I'm going upstairs. I want to talk about my money. Shucks, money. Papa, you're so great. Wait, Cloud. Tifa, let him go. Looks like he still misses the Shinra. Shut up. I don't care about either Shinra or Soldier. But don't get me wrong. I don't care about Avalanche or the planet for that matter. I don't care about anything. You say you don't care, but you came to talk to me. Cloud, you just want friends. Isn't that right? I really don't care. You're terrible. Real cold-blooded. Money. Oh, must have been for a lot of it. Sure. Well, what the hell? It's a verbal
It was
agreement.
at this
Now, let me
moment
figure
that
this
he
out.
knew. He fucked up.
Oh, stop it, Cloud. Did you hear me? How's this guy doing? Can't talk. Ooh. Barrett's really working off his frustration. Just going ham. Who's coming up next? No one. Got it. Listen, Cloud, I'm asking you. Please join us. Sorry, Tifa. Okay. The planet is dying. Slowly but surely it's dying. Sorry, I just read the, yeah, the planet's dying. The government hates us. The animals are leaving. Just that whole clip. Maybe we're alone. Maybe, like, that's all I pictured when I read this. And then cue, 30 Seconds to Mars playing. So, I just couldn't take the line seriously when it turned it into just a meme speech. Alright. Someone has to do something. So let Barrett and his buddies do something about it. It's got nothing to do with me. So, you're really leaving? You're just gonna walk right out ignoring your childhood friend? Sorry. You forgot the promise, too. Promise? Clearly you forgot if you just did that. So you did forget. Remember, Cloud? It was 7 years ago. It was 7 years ago. We promised each other someday we'll have mouths. Look, the well. Do you remember? Yeah, back then. I thought you would never come, and I was getting a little cold. Sorry I'm late, Mini Cloud. You said you wanted to talk to me about something. Come this spring, I'm leaving this town for Midgar. All the boys are leaving our town. But I'm different from all of them. I'm not just gonna find a job. I'm not like other guys. I want to join Soldier. I'm gonna be the best there is, just like Sephiroth. Sephiroth, the great Sephiroth. Isn't it hard to join Soldier? I probably won't be able to come back to this town for a while. Huh. Will you be in the newspapers if you do well? I'll try. Hey, why don't we make a promise? If you get really famous and I'm ever in a bind, you come save me, alright? What? Whenever I'm in trouble, my hero will come and rescue me. I want to at least experience that once. What? Come on, promise me. Alright, I promise. Just setting up right off the bat the ship. You remember now, don't you? Our promise. I'm not a hero, and I'm not famous. I can't keep the promise. But you got your childhood dream, didn't you? You joined Soldier. So come on, you've got to keep your promise. Bro's just climbing up. Wait a sec, big-time soldier. Promise is a promise. Here. See Barrett's stash, 1,500 gil. This is my pay? Don't make me laugh. What? Then you'll... You got the mission line, got the next mission lined up. I'll do it for 3,000. What? It's okay, it's okay. We're really hurting for help, right? That money's from Marlene's school, and ooh, Cloud, you're not looking too good right now. You're literally taking a child's education money. 2,000. Thanks, Cloud. Just slept in the corner of their basement. Like, okay, dude. Okay, nothing to interact with. Good morning, Cloud. Did you sleep well? Do we antagonize Barrett, or do we go for the ship? We'll go for the ship. I don't know what you mean. I'm going this time. Our target's the Sector 5 reactor. Head for the first station. Or head for the station first. I'll fill you in on the train. Yo, Cloud. For the next mission, I got something I want to ask you. I don't really know how to use materia. I'll give you that materia you found. Just teach me how to use it. Okay, I'll explain. Sure, I'll explain how materia works. First, access the menu. You know the basic functions. Triangle button brings up the menu. Directional buttons move the cursor. Like this. Select each menu by using the OK button. If you want to leave the menu, just push the cancel button. Sure, let's go ahead. Now you're in this menu. Select Materia submenu. Select who you want to use it. Now look at my weapon here. Each weapon and armor has slots in it. Choose which slot you want to put materia in. Now select the materia you want to use. This is a curative materia. If you want to know what its effect is, line the cursor up with check and push the OK button. It's just like selecting battle commands. Just line the cursor up to magic. You can see that the available magic has increased. Now you can use new magic, Cure. And that's all there is to equipping materia. See, it wasn't that tough. When you want to remove any materia, it's just as easy as pointing to the materia slot and pushing the triangle button. There's just one thing you have to be careful of. Whenever you equip materia, your situation changes. Parts of you may become stronger, while others get weaker. Normally when you equip magic materia, your magic power will get stronger, but your physical strength weakens. So materia is kind of a double-edged sword. On the left side of the screen, you can see the materia's effect on you. It's wise not to overuse magic materia. Try out various things. Push the cancel button to exit the submit. Okay, that's about it. I'll give you some advanced tips later. Shit. What's this? It wasn't that tough. Crap. I'm clueless. Well, you handle the materia then. Okay. Cloud, I got a message from the weapon shop upstairs. He has something he wants to give you. Don't forget. Marlene, you watch the store while we're gone. Alright, good luck. Alright, we got the squad. Take care. Oh. Alright, we're back. Now we're gone again. Okay. Toilet. Sick. He used to give us nothing but headaches when he was here, but now that he's gone, I kind of miss him. Strange, isn't it? Haha, I wonder if my son's already left. It's just my wife and I here. You have no idea how lonesome it gets. With this edgy biker jacket. Listen, if there's anyone to listen to, if there isn't anyone to listen, what's the use of getting gossip on everyone? Yeah, and you, Mr. I Don't Care. I'll get a little more information that would poke even your interests. You wait and see. Ah, Johnny's gone. You look a little disappointed. I don't like to say it myself, but I'm just a lonely guy when I'm not here. I don't remember what all the shops are. Ah, another slow day. This keeps up the stores going under. Can't sell any really good medicine in a slum like this. Oh, look at this. This doesn't happen every day. You, customer? Yes, welcome. We sell, we buy. Ooh, I forgot you can just straight up buy magic. Let's get a few of those. A few of those. A few of those. Let's get a fire. Can't buy them. I think I'm gonna sell that. Oh, push the wrong button. Okay. Hey, wait a minute, you can't just walk out of here without buying something. It might be unhealthy for you if you know what I mean. Okay. One iron bangle. Said I needed to go upstairs to talk to someone. This is the beginner's hall. Say you're a beginner, but your eyes say you're not. Don't mess with me. I used to be in Soldier. I'll tell you how much I know, and for free too. What do you want to know? Let's just refresh a few things. You probably already know this, but HP is your life force. If HP is lost in battle, you're out of commission. MP is the source of your magic power. If your MP is lost, you'll be unable to cast spells. So, what should we do to cure a damaged ally? There are 3 ways. First, you can rest at an inn at a nearby town. Second, you can use items to help them recover. Third, you can use curative magic. I'll explain about magic later, but here we'll talk about items. Select item from the menu. Potions restore HP. If you can't find where potion is, access the menu and select a range. To change the order of items, you can arrange them however you like. Order items you'll use in the field, or items you'll use in battle. Prioritize items you can throw in battle. Order weapons and armor separately. Name, most held, least held. By the way, key items are just that. Items that unlock problems just like a key. They're very important items to have. Keep that in mind. Okay, now select use. Then select potion. Select the person you want to use it on. They're already maxed out, you won't be able to use it on them. We can restore MP with Ether. You use this the same way you did for a potion. Just pick a member and use it. The number appearing next to the item name tells you how many are available. Of course, the more you use, the less you'll have. Some enemies will drop potions or ethers, but you'll want to stock up whenever you're at a store. One last thing, if someone in your party gets wiped out, either rest at an inn or use Phoenix Down. That's all. Yeah, we'll just go through all of these. Except for how to save. I know how to save. Just as a nice refresher. Now I'll tell you how to use Curative Magic. First, access the menu and select Magic. Next, select who will cast the spell. Pick an ally equipped with Restore Materia. You can select another party member by using the L1 and R1 buttons. The function also works in other sub-menus, but remember that this is magic you can use, monsters you can summon, and enemy techniques you can use. Whenever magic is selected, the available magic appears on the screen, so if you wanted to use Cure, you would select it from the menu, then select who you want to use it on. I think Potion is pretty expensive, so when you're near an inn and you can restore MP, it's better to use Curative Magic rather than a Potion. That's all. Weapons and armor. Equipping weapons and armor is basic to battle. Let me show you how it's done. Just finding or buying new weapons or armor isn't enough. You have to access the menu and select Equip. Then select who you want to equip. You can change weapons, armor, and accessories. Accessories have special effects. Select what you want to change on the right side of the screen. Here's a list of what can be equipped. You can see the item's effect here. Change your weapon with the OK button. Make sure it'll increase attack or defense levels. Pay special attention to materia slots. Slots that are linked are effective. Also check the growth rates of materia. Now when you want to remove an accessory, press the triangle button here. You should never remove weapons or armor, because you'll never know when you'll be attacked. After you're finished equipping, you should re-equip your materia. That's it. We know how to apply materia. I don't know if he did both of these. Access the menu if you find materia. There's a lot of different materia. This is one of them. It's all materia. If you equip this one alone, nothing will happen. It's a little tricky, but I'll tell you anyway. Now look at my weapon. Look closely at these two slots. They're joined together as linked slots. You've got to remember to put it into a linked slot. Different material will affect each other, but only if the slots are linked. Just to show you, let's put them all into one slot, and lightning in the other. Now you can use Bolt on all the enemies, but it's limited to once per battle. That's something I would not have remembered at all. Combine different things and you'll come up with different results. Combining Restore and all lets you heal everyone. Now we'll let you use Cure for your entire body. There are also many useless combinations, for example, Restore and Lightning. Bolt and Cure can be used normally, but there won't be any compound effect. Specialized materia like all is called support materia. You can tell the difference just by looking at the materia's color. Yep. This may sound weird, but did you know materia grows on its own? Even if one of your allies uses it, it will continue to grow with each battle. As its level increases, so will the effects of the magic you can use. I told you all works once per battle, but it can work twice or more as it grows. When you get it to the master level, materia will divide itself, looking like it's giving birth. But the master materia won't grow anymore. You can't take materia on anymore. You better sell it or dump it somewhere. You can see the useful functions here. You can arrange materia, move all materia, throw materia into the trash. Oops, rocks, I wasn't going to dump it. Let's see, this is a special menu for you. You can exchange materia you have between outlets. even if they're not in your party. Now, about Materia's growth. The growth rate depends on what weapon or armor it's put into. Some will double in growth, while others won't grow at all. In most cases, the Materia's effect won't change whether you put it into a weapon or armor, but elemental and added effect are completely different depending on whether you put into weapons or armor. You've got to think about what weapon or armor to use, or which materia combination will be the strongest. I remember hearing once about extraordinary materia somewhere. I think I've told you just about everything I can. That's actually a very useful one to listen to. How to form your battle party. I think that's in order. I'll explain your party's order in battle. First, access the menu and select order. Next, select who you want to switch. Now select the position you want. This will change their position in battle. In this case, there isn't any advantage or disadvantage. But when you select the same person twice, it will place them in either the front or back row. When they're on the left side of the screen, they'll be at the front row. When they're on the right, they'll be at the back row. When you're in the front row and you select attack, you inflict major damage on your enemy, but will also receive greater damage. While in the back row, although you do less damage to the enemy, you also receive less damage. For magic attacks, there's no difference in damage between the front and back rows. There's also no difference when you use long-range weapons. Better to keep weaker enemies in the back row. And that's it, of course. Better off in the front row. Alright, how to check your status. You must know your current status. That's one of the basics of battle. Access the menu and select status. Now select the member you want to check. Were you surprised at the amount of information? I love these kinds of screens. Like, this type of, like, just character status screen, seeing what all their stats are like and stuff, like, this is how I love this information to be displayed in an RPG. I just appreciate it, so I'm just gonna look at it for a sec. Okay, I'll explain the order. First, these are your experience points and your level. The more experience you get in battle, the stronger you become. This gauge tells you how many points you need to get to the next level. If you can't beat stronger enemies, raise your level by fighting weaker ones. You'll improve your physical and magical skills. Next is HP and MP. HP is your life force. When it reaches 0, you won't be able to fight. MP is the source of your magic power. Every time you cast magic, you use MP, and when you run out of MP, you won't be able to cast spells. This is called the limit gauge. It shows your anger level. When the gauge is full, you can use a limit technique. Once you let the hatred flow through you, you can do a powerful attack. I'll tell you about limit techniques later. You know the battle commands. Classified roughly into 2 groups. Attacks for regular physical attacks. Magic and summon cast magic attacks. Each has attacking power, defense power, and escape probabilities. Value depends on your equipment and experience level. Total effect is on the chart below. These are commands you can use in battle. And your presently equipped weapons and armor. And accessories. Press the OK button here one more time. There are all types of attacks. Some monsters are weak against fire, others are weak against ice or lightning. The tier item you have can add these elementals to your attacks, or protect yourself from them in an enemy attack. Okay, so you take half damage, invalid you resist damage, absorb you absorb the damage. Press the OK button here one more time. Then effects that you can do with your attack or defend against. Some enemies will use sneaky attacks on you. These attacks change your condition, such as sleep, confuse, poison, darkness, petrify, silence, small, frog, and so on. These conditions disappear after each battle, except fury and sadness which will remain. To cure these conditions quickly, use items or magic. There are specific medicines for each condition. I know I'm repeating myself, but taken out in battle, I mean when you're almost dead, use life magic or the item Phoenix Day. When you change materia or equipment, it's best to look here to check on them. Mastering elementals and added effects will make your battles safer. That's all. Alright. So I'll continue doing the last two in a moment. I'm just going to get some more water. I do think, as well, compared to Final Fantasy VIII, this tutorial stuff explains it so much more clearly. I mean, materia is still a somewhat complicated thing, but it is nowhere near as complex as the junction system. So these tutorials, like, really just nail on the head tells you exactly how this stuff works. Alright, limit status. Here are a few hints on limit techniques. When an enemy has pushed your anger to the limits, you can unleash unimaginable power. You know what I mean, right? The trick is how to use it. Access the menu and select limit. Now select a member. Now decide what your limit will be. Lower limits have less power, but you can use them more often. If you set your limit higher, you can inflict great damage, but you'll have to wait longer. After using this technique for a while, you'll improve your technique. Your development will change, depending on how you fight. I can't tell you how it will change. That's something you'll have to find out for yourself. I've heard a rumor about secret items that inspire ultimate techniques. I don't know whether or not those items really exist. That's it, try everything out and use what's best for you. Alright, other things to watch out. You probably know all this, but just in case I'll go over it. Until you get instructions, don't open or take discs out of the PlayStation. After you open up the disc cover, I can't guarantee what will happen, that's all. I love that that's the final tip. Just don't open your console when you're playing. So yeah, materia. Right now okay, so he's got lightning and ice. Oh! Didn't want to actually. Tifa. Put Restore on. Barret. You have fire too. Have them both back. We give her the Iron Materia. But Barret, I should have a better weapon. I'll actually take that off, put it on Tifa. We'll go with that for now. Smack knock, help. You've got to hang in there. Your limit gauge is just starting to build. Okay, now your limit gauge is full. Go ahead and use it. Fight with your limit technique. Okay. Just cage fights. For kids. Great. Magic help. Calm down. When your enemy uses magic, counter with Magic Barrier or Reflect. Magic Barrier reduces the damage received from magic by half. Reflect bounces the attack off you, but the number of times you can use it is limited, so be careful. A bunch of grown men are just making two children fight in the cage. That's what's happening here. Hey soldier, tell us about battles. We'll even pay you. I'm not hard up enough to take money from guys like you, but I'll rap with you for a while. We'll go through a few of them. ATB or Active Time Battle is a system that is always in operation during battle. Select Wait from ATB in the config menu and time will stop when you select magic or items during battle. This gives you time to pick out your commands, especially helpful to beginners. Selecting Recommended ATB in the config menu can stop time while the effects of spells and items are taking place during battle. This lets you take your time looking over the progression of the battle. When you don't want to rush in battle, this is for you. Personally, I always use active, but you can use whichever you like. Numbers. White numbers appearing on the screen in battle are damage points. Green numbers show restorative points. You better watch these if you don't want to get wiped out. Change command can move characters to and from the front and back rows. In the back row, the damage received is less, but the attack and power is less. You make a change by pressing a directional button in battle. By pushing a directional button the other direction during battle, accesses defend. Selecting defend reduces the damage you receive by half until the next command. If you're up against a strong enemy, don't hesitate to use this one. Of course, I never need it. Escape. I don't really recommend ever having to use the escape commands, but you'll probably need it. Push the L1 and R1 buttons at the same time, holding them, and you can escape. Gauges. During battle, there are several gauges displayed. You can't check them now, so just remember what I tell you. Time gauge displays the time remaining until your next turn while in battle. When the gauge is full, you can make your command. If you don't want to make one, push the triangle button and you can move to the next character. It's convenient when you want to make Baron. Limit gauge increases every time you sustain damage. When it is full, you can use the limit technique. This gauge is not cleared after each battle, but gradually builds up over time. It takes a while for it to build up, so you have to think about which times are the best to use it. You probably don't know about it, but there are conditions of status, fury, and sadness. When you have fury, your limit gauge builds up sooner, but your attack accuracy is lower. Keep in mind that sadness makes your limit gauge build up slower, but the damage you receive is also lessened. Barrier gauge is for specialized magic. Top gauge displays barrier or magic defense against attacks. The bottom gauge displays magic barrier or defense against magic attacks. Both will cut the damage you receive in half, however, over time they will disappear. Whenever you use barrier or magic barrier, make sure you pay attention to the barrier gauge. That's it. Remember that for the next battle. Status means just that, status of each character. Probably wind up repeating myself, but let me go over a few basic points. Sleep. You cannot put in a command until you get up. Poison steals HP. Fury, damage decreased, attack accuracy decreased. Tranquilizers will remedy it. Sadness, damage decreased, hyper will remedy it. Petrify will petrify and become immobilized. Every member will be wiped. Confuse will attack enemy and ally. Silence will be unable to cast magic. Paralyze stops time gauges and commands. Darkness, accuracy of hitting attacks decreases. Frog, become a frog. I hate this one. Ooh, I'm beat. Status change. This can be changed with magic and items. You should check it whenever you buy things. Elementals. Elemental is a special effect that comes with certain weapons and magic. Necessary to move ahead effectively. If you pay attention to the type of elementals you use, you'll become intermediate in no time. Put together this list, but remember, it's just a partial list. Don't take it too literally. Fire works best on animals and water. Ice works best on fire and things that hate the cold. Lightning works best on mechanical things. Earth attacks using Earth's power, doesn't work on flying enemies. Poison enemies, doesn't work on any poison-based enemies. Gravity-based attack, these hurt if they hit. Water calls on Earth's water, works well on fire monsters. Wind calls up winds, works well on flying enemies. Holy calls up the planet's power, works well on dark monsters. If you use reciprocal elementals in your attacks, the effect is huge. Also, if you use the same elemental, your defenses are raised, but you have to be careful because the opposite is also true. To see what elementals an enemy has, you need sense material. If you get that material, you should try using it. About help. Looks like you didn't get it the last time I told you. What's wrong with you? You touched in the head? Well, don't worry, you just need to push the select button in battle. Do that and the help message will walk you through the commands. It also shows you the name of your enemy, so even I use it once in a while. Make good use of it. It's all... Okay, it just brings that up again. Okay, now that we spent the time on that, this is the fabled save point. At save point, you can save, you can use a tent and or select save. There's more too. Look for something called secret. Even if you're wiped out, if you save, you can restart from that same point. That's why you don't have to worry when you've been wiped out. This is jumping ahead a little, but when you leave Midgar, once you get to the world map, you can save anywhere you like. Remember that. That should be all you need to know about the save point. I'll probably see you again somewhere on the road. Take care. I'm a treasure chest. Beginners make sure keep an eye out for me. Alright, so let's just save quick. I think we're to detect. Let's make a second one. I think we're all set to actually do stuff now. This is a slum, so I don't think you could stay for free. What are you gonna do? Doesn't just seeing the bed make you sleepy? Sure. Why not? Whew. Okay. Alright. So, all set to actually start continuing to make progress. Not going there. Not going there. I've had it. Me too. You know, this is the first time we've ever agreed on something. Yeah. Well then, shall we? Yes. Oh, please. Okay. Morning. Dawn comes and things never change. You be careful not to get hurt. Come on back again, here. Alright. Yo. Looks like this ain't no private car, so split up. Hoodlums again. God, don't I just have all the luck? You say something? I said, you say something? Yo, look at that. It got empty all of a sudden. What's going on? Damn. It's empty because of guys like you. Yes. You've seen the news, right? Avalanche says there will be more bombings. Only devoted employees like me would go to Midgard on a day like today. You working for Shinra? I won't give in to violence, and Barrett. You lucky. So what are we gonna do? A lot happened there. Shit. Hell are you so calm about? Busting up my rhythm? Seems like they just finished connecting the cars. We're finally leaving. So what's our next target? Listen to Mr. Serious about his work. Alright, I'll tell you. Jesse's probably already told you, there's a security checkpoint at the top plate. It's an ID scan system checking all the trains. Which Shinra is very proud of. We can't use our fake IDs in. Good morning and welcome to Midgard Lines. Arrival time at Sector 4 Station will be 11. That means we've only got 3 more minutes to the ID checkpoint. Alright, in 3 minutes we're jumping off this train. Got it? Cloud, come here. Let's take a look at the railway map on. It only ones that'll talk to me or come to my house. I'm impressed. It looks like you've seen this already. It's alright, come a little closer. That's odd. The ID checkpoint was supposed to be further down. Type A security alert. Unidentified passengers confirmed. A search of all cars will be conducted. Type A security alert. Unidentified passengers confirmed. What's happening? What's going on? We're in trouble. I'll explain later. Hurry, get to the next car. Shit, someone blew it. Preparing for lockdown. Let's go, keep it up. Car 1 locked down. Upgrading to level 2 warning. Hurry. They're gonna lock the door, sir. Just run. Changing to plan 2. Upgrading to warning level 3. Alright, we clear? Not yet. They're starting another check. If we're caught, we're done for. Don't worry. If we move up the train car by car, we should get past it. Don't love the timer. Okay, lockdown, upgrade to maximum security alert. Alright, we made it. Yo, this way. Let's go, we're gonna dive out of here. Alright. Me, Jesse. How do I look, Cloud? Do I look good in a Shinra uniform? Yeah. You look great, just like a man. Yeah, I'm so happy, I think. Scary, huh? Too late to be saying that now. Why'd you come along anyway? Because. Hey, you two. There ain't no time for that. Alright. So, are we jumping? Yeah, I've made up my mind. Watch closely. I'm gonna jump. Woo! You don't care if I go first? The leader always stays till the end. Don't worry about me. Just go. Yo, don't go getting your spiky ass hurt. It's only the beginning of the mission. Later, you take care of the rest. There's a lot of talking in between each of them jumpings. There's a lot of distance. Good. So far, everything's going as planned. Is it? Didn't seem like it. Better not let your guard down till we get to the Sector 5 reactor. Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse got everything ready for us, so move it. Well, the reactor's just down this tunnel. Those light beams are the Shinra security sensors. We can't go any further. It's one damn tiny hole. You're telling me to squeeze into that to get under the plate? No way. Yo, Cloud, what are we gonna do? Look inside closely. Seems to be nothing that'll get us stuck in this duct. Yeah, if we go down this duct, we won't be able to come back up here. Don't be wasting time. Never know when Shinra will find us. Cloud, you just gotta go. Alright. Damn, man, that thing gives me the chills. Alright. Oh, battle first, then we'll grab the item. Okay. Good start. Definitely need to get a lot more money. Where am I? Oh, there I am. It's not obvious to me where I was. Oh, this way. The reactor's up this ladder. But I've got time to do a little exploring. Sleep. Okay, putting it back to sleep. Actually, decently strong. Good amount of experience, though. Good amount of money. Okay. So what about this ladder? Or was this the one he was talking about? Okay, there's Jesse. I'm sorry. The ID scan problem on the train was all my fault. The major ID card's special, so that's why it happened. Put my heart into making it, but I failed. So we can go down there. We can go down this one. Barrett and Tifa should both level. Okay, we got a save point here. A tent. There we go. We're gonna pull out now. We'll meet up at the hideout. Count on you to blow the reactor. So guess it's through this. Yep, that looks like a reactor. With a fun slide to go to it. Oh, it's the same kind of layout. Just instead of guards, it's fish. Poisoned. That's why. Okay. Guess we're just climbing our way up. Going off of, we've been to a reactor before, so we know. Was it down the stairs? I think it was down through that door first. I actually forget. I'm gonna do that first. So maybe a little backtracking. After this battle, we'll take a moment to heal. Going smoothly now. Feels like so much to use right now. Use one potion. This is the way down. Quick save. Oh yeah, that's right. This is the way. Alright, another charge. Just kidding. Papa. Sephiroth. Sephiroth did this to you, didn't he? Sephiroth, Soldier, Mako Reactors, Shinra, everything. I hate them all. Damn, man, get a hold of yourself. You alright? Tifa. No, forget it. Come on, let's hurry. Alright. Ooh, that's a lot. Just let them melee through it all. I'm just kind of letting them attack whichever ones. Let it go. So we hit a few of them, so they're all going to start dropping. Okay. Again. Yeah. Perspective change every time. Last one. I'm gonna just use wrong button again. There we go. Just said all we have to push. Said we all have to push the button at once. Okay. Let's try again. There we go. Save. I will actually use one of those. Continue. One random Baptist. Save the one. Timing-wise, that actually all worked out nicely to feel justified in popping those two. This way. Shinra soldiers. Shit, what the hell's going on? A trap. President Shinra. Why is the president here? So you all must be that, what was it? Avalanche, and don't forget it. You're President Shinra, huh? Long time no see, Mr. President. Long time no see. Oh, you. You're the one who quit, soldier, and joined it. I knew you'd been exposed to Mako, from the look in your eyes. Tell me, traitor, what was your name? Cloud. Forgive me for asking, but I can't be expected to remember each person's name, unless you become another Sephiroth. Yes, Sephiroth. He was brilliant. Perhaps too brilliant. Sephiroth. Don't give a damn about none of that. This place going up with a big bang soon. Serves you right. And such a waste of good fireworks just to get rid of vermin like you. Vermin? That's all you could say, vermin? Y'all Shinra, the vermin, killing the planet, and that makes you king vermin, so shut your ass up. Or shut up, you jackass. You're beginning to bore me. I'm a very busy man, so if you'll excuse me, I have a dinner I must attend. Dinner? Don't give me that. I ain't even started with you yet. But I've made arrangements for a playmate for you all. What's that noise? The hell is this? Alright. Meet Airbuster, a techno-soldier. Our weapon development department created him. I'm sure the data he'll extract from your dead bodies will be of great use to us in future experiments. Techno-soldier. Now then, if you'll excuse me. Wait, President. Yo, Cloud, we gotta do something about him. Help, Cloud. This is from Soldier? No way, it's just a machine. I don't care what it is, I'm gonna bust him up. Alright. Ooh. Okay, that did not do a whole lot. That did a good bit to Barret, though. Cloud's getting smacked a little bit. Getting hit a little more than I'd like to be. Ooh. That did some damage. Okay. Gonna blow. Let's go, Tifa. Barret, can't you do something? Not a damn thing. Cloud, please don't die. You can't die. There's still so much I want to tell you. I know, Tifa. Hey, you gonna be alright? Be strong. You worry about yourselves. I'm alright, but take care, Tifa. Alright, sorry about all this. Stop talking like this at the end. Alright then, later. Yeah, he'll be fine. He's got his plot armor equipped. You alright? Can you hear me? Yeah. Back then, you could get by with just skin knees. What do you mean by back then? What about now? Can you get up? What do you mean by that time? What about now? Don't worry about me. You just worry about yourself. I'll give it a try. Oh, it moved. How about that? Take it slow now, little by little. Hello, hello. I know. Hey, who are you? Hello, hello. You okay? This is Church in the Sector 5 slums. It suddenly fell on top of me. It really gave me a scare. I came crashing down? The roof and the flower bed must have broken your fall. You're lucky. Flower bed? Is this yours? Sorry about that. That's alright. The flowers here are quite resilient because this is a sacred place. They say you can't grow grass and flowers in Midgar, but for some reason the flowers have no trouble blooming here. I love it here. Okay, I'm able to walk around now. So we meet again. Don't you remember me? Yeah, I remember you. You were selling flowers. Oh, I'm so happy. You didn't buy any flowers from me, though. Well, that's okay. Say, do you have any materia? Yes, some. Nowadays, you can find materia anywhere. But mine is special. It's good for absolutely nothing. Good for nothing? You probably just don't know how to use it. No, I do. It just doesn't do anything. I feel safe just having it. It was my mother's. Say, I feel like talking. Do you feel up to it? After all, here we are meeting again, right? I don't mind. Wait here. I've got to check my flowers. It'll just be a minute. Okay. Just a little longer. Oh. Now that you mention it. We don't know each other's names, do we? My name is... Eris. I'm Eris, the flower girl. Nice to meet you. Cloud. Name's Cloud. Me, I do a little bit of everything. Oh, a jack of all trades. Yeah, I do whatever's needed. What's so funny? What are you laughing at? Sorry, I just... Sorry, bad timing on my part. Cloud, don't let it get to you. Don't worry about me. Say, Cloud, have you ever been a bodyguard? You do everything, right? Yeah, that's right. Then get me out of here. Take me home. Okay, I'll do it, but it'll cost you. Well then, let's see. How about if I go out with you once? I don't know who you are, but you don't know me. I know you. Oh yeah, I know you. That uniform. Hey sis, this one's a little weird. Shut up, you Shinra spy. Reno, want him taken out? I haven't decided yet. Don't fight here, you'll ruin the flowers. Alright. The exit is back here. Mako eyes. Yeah, alright. Back to work, back to work. Oh. And don't step on the flowers. You know you just stepped on. Okay. Give her the Titan bangle. Anything better for Cloud? Nope. Okay. There they are, over there. Cloud, that one. I know, looks like they aren't going to let us go. What should we do? We can't let them catch us, can we? Then there's only one thing left. Eris, this way. Alright, I'll hold them off. Right, make sure they don't get through. The Ancient is getting away. Attack, attack. Jeez. Think we killed them? They should have put up a fight, I say. Cloud, help. Damn. What's that? What do I want to do here? Let's give it a try. Yeah, that works. Fight. Yeah, they don't hit hard, so. That boat has just been sitting patiently, but won't hop up on my lap. Let's try. Doesn't matter. Alright, we'll just fight. they didn't do nearly as much damage as I thought they would, so easy enough battle. Okay. Alright, Eris, this way. I'm not... Okay. I didn't go on the right one. Okay. Haha, you're looking for me. They're looking for me again. You mean it's not the first time they've been after you? No. They're the Turks. Hmm? The Turks are an organization in Shinra. They scout for possible candidates for soldier. This violently? I thought they were kidnapping someone. They're also involved in a lot of dirty stuff on the side. Murder, you know. Spying, murder, you know. They look like it. But why are they after you? There must be a reason, right? No, not really. I think they believe I have what it takes to be a soldier. Maybe you do. Want to join? I don't know, but I don't want to get caught by those people. Then let's go. Okay. So we're actually walking across. Wait, I said. Gotta line up those jumps. Please. Slow it down. Don't leave me. Funny. I thought you were cut out to be in soldier. Oh, you're terrible. Hey, Cloud. Were you ever in soldier? I used to be. How did you guess? Your eyes. They have a strange glow. That's a sign of those who have been infused with Mako. A mark of soldier. But how did you know about that? Oh, nothing. Nothing? Right, nothing. Come on, let's go, bodyguard. Alright. We've made it down, finally. Ooh, finally made it off. Now what? My house is over here. Hurry before he comes. Alright. So there is a save point. We will save quick. There we go. Alright. So I think that is a good stopping point. For this week. So a lot of good progress made. Got the first 2 missions completed. Now separated from Avalanche, but we've met Eris, so now we are paired up with her as her bodyguard. So obviously still just kind of a drop in the sand, really, of the game so far. There's obviously so much to do just on this first disc before we make any more progress. But I think that's a good point to stop for this week, continuing the 2.5 hour each week pacing. Yeah. So far, kind of first reaction things comparing to Final Fantasy VIII. Story, there's a lot of the like flashbacks and like trying to piece some stuff together, but this feels a lot more cohesive in how it's done than 8 was. You're thrown into things, but they kind of get you caught up very quickly. Dialogue feels better for the most part. At least to me, it's like less cringy dialogue, but it's because it's not angsty teenagers anymore. So I do appreciate that so far with it. And the combat is just more straightforward. So yeah, I mean, so far it's meeting to exceeding expectations for replaying it and trying to remember stuff. But having a lot of fun with it already. Yeah. So we'll wrap up here. We'll be back with more Final Fantasy VII next Tuesday, without a costume. Just back to the normal routine. We'll be back this Friday with World of Horror, playing that for Halloween. So that will be a fun, just different thing to do this week. And yeah. So appreciate everyone who tuned in. I hope you all had fun watching. Hope you all have a good rest of your evening. Have a good rest of your week. And I